Welcome back, my adoring public, to more Trails of Cold Steel 2. Feral Fiasco here. Last episode, we didn't really liberate Trista so much as Thors Military Academy. More like, they pretty much were ready to hand it over to us, but they had their noble pride they had to uphold and everything. Oh, okay. We're just partying it up then. I think we got pretty much everybody. There aren't any named students who come to mind that we missed. Yeah, Dorothy was the only member of her club. There was one of the twins was a member. Yeah, the twins are both there. Everybody's just enjoying being back at Thors. For the half year that the seniors have left anyways. Or second years or whatever. Okay, that's where they're hanging out at. This is all well and good. Rena's probably hanging out at the dorm. Or maybe Rena's talking with Patrick or something. Oh, okay, well, I didn't notice that the townsfolk had put out food as well. Dang, they must be really happy. That bard guy, he was there? Oh, we're just leaving? Okay. Well, I guess it's okay that they see him. Yeah, Valimar Park nearby. Can't really... Well, we could probably have him hang out at the old schoolhouse. Not like at it, but... Or Valimar probably doesn't want to go back there. He was there for who knows how long. Ah, okay, so we've got the courageous... Oh, this is the, Oh, there's Reen. But we've got it parked on the field.
I'm so happy to finally be back. And looking around, I'm not alone in that sentiment either.
Yeah, dude, the party is alive and well.
Maybe it won't last, but everyone's determined to enjoy it to the fullest while they can. After all, who knows what tomorrow will bring? I knew things wouldn't instantly go back to normal, but I didn't expect all that to be thrown on us.
5 hours earlier. Okay, so we missed something. Oh, there's Patrick. We debriefed somewhere in the Courageous. That makes sense. Probably gonna figure out how we can best move forward or help out the RMP or something.
You want us to help liberate the capital?
There we go. Time for Heimdall. Oh, wow, okay. Everybody's here.
With Ruhr and Bereahard silent, we have a firm foothold to take back Heimdall. If we don't seize the moment before the year is up, there's every chance the war will drag on even longer as a result.
Fighting is still brutal as ever in western Erebonia. But if the Nortia and Kreutzen provincial armies keep their word not to interfere, we may be able to turn the war around.
That does sound like the best chance we'll ever get, but I still have doubts.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. We have no intention of taking an active role in the war.
You say that, but okay. We'll leave Reen to his delusions.
We simply wish to fulfill our duties as military academy students.
That sounds perfectly fine to me.
We aren't asking you to fight on the front lines to retake the city. Rather, we would like you, the students of Thors Military Academy, to liberate one very specific location.
They're gonna ask us to liberate, whatchamacallit. I forget what it's called, but that huge castle in the center. Well, not the huge castle, but where Blood and Iron resides in.
Yeah?
And where might that be?
I'll be the one explaining that.
Oh, hey, it's, what's his face?
You're here too?
You're from the intelligence division.
L something.
Huh. Hi, Elector.
There it is. I was thinking Lyserg.
Long time no see. You back from Crossbell?
Captain Lecter Arundel.
Yep, the most pressing problem over there is all taken care of now. So I was finally able to access the Intelligence Division's network again.
Wait a second. Most pressing problem? What happened over there?
Yeah, dude, spoil it for us.
Oh, you know, that Azure tree is gone.
Oh, they dealt with that. Okay. Well, one less thing Class 7 has to clean up.
There was a ton of confusion after its disappearance. But President Croix has been arrested, and things are beginning to calm down.
Sucks for that guy.
We had no idea.
I remember feeling an incredible amount of mana from that tree.
Whatever happened there, it's obvious Ouroboros was involved.
Regardless of how it came to happen, the fact remains. Crossbell is of no danger to us now. Yet with that comes new dangers on the horizon.
Ouroboros is freed up to start mucking up things in Erebonia.
What do you mean, Dad?
Now that Crossbell is no longer a threat, there's every chance the Calvard Republic might make a move, is that correct?
The Republic still has its own share of chaos as a result of their economic crisis and terrorism. But now that there's an opening to take Crossbell, we've no doubt they will recover sooner rather than later.
And without Gorelia Fortress to serve as an effective deterrent...
They can't, well, Gorelia Fortress is blasted out, but I guess whatever happened with the Azure Tree, Crossbell can't again blast anybody.
There's always the possibility they could use Crossbell as a staging area to launch a military incursion into Erebonia.
As a result, our primary concern is ending this war as soon as possible.
Alright.
And we could use your assistance in bringing it to an ever swifter conclusion.
Far be it from us to say no.
I understand the situation.
In that case, where is this specific location that you'd like us to liberate?
That would be the Corel Imperial Villa.
I'm fairly certain no one has said this before.
Hey, isn't that...
That's the Imperial family's villa on the outskirts of the city, right?
Is that where Blood and Iron scenes took place?
Are you suggesting that my family is at the villa?
We believe your assumption to be correct, Your Highness. The Intelligence Division has established that His Imperial Majesty and the rest of your family have been imprisoned there. Lady Elise Schwarzer and Imperial Governor Regnitz are also with them.
We can get everybody in one fell swoop.
Dad's there too?
They've been there this whole time?
It's close to the capital, but it's surrounded on all sides by cliffs and the like. That makes it the perfect place to keep VIPs hidden away.
Exactly. The only way to access it via land is a special train that runs from Heimdall Station,
So we've got to bust into Heimdall anyway.
and that is currently heavily secured by the Imperial Guard. However, were your party to use the Courageous to fly there, you should be able to get inside.
Okay, we can totally bypass all the BS.
I think you already know our answer.
Yeah, I'm in.
If you say they're there, Lecter, then they're there. It's not much different from liberating Ruhr or the Twin Dragons Bridge, if we think of it like rescuing someone related to us.
That's kind of definitely what it is, but I see where she's coming from.
Indeed. While the Imperial family is naturally of great importance, rescuing a member of the Board of Directors fits our motives to a T.
And we've always seen it as our duty to help those related to the Academy.
Guess that settles that.
Machias is about to be forced into the party, isn't he?
Thank you. I truly appreciate it.
Well, aren't we being humble?
This is what friends do.
To think these kids would turn out to be so dependable. You're telling me. They're almost dazzling.
Your Highness, may we have your permission to move forward? Yes, by all means.
All right, we got her blessing.
I, Alphen Rice Arner, humbly request that you carry out this mission. Very well, Your Highness. Students of Thors Military Academy, I hereby declare that we shall dedicate our all to the liberation of the Corel Imperial Villa.
And that brings us to 5 hours later then. Yeah.
It really is strange. For For all I know, tomorrow could determine the outcome of this war. And yet I feel completely at peace. Just being back here, seeing the sky, and being surrounded by this cool air makes me feel so happy.
The power of nostalgia, dude.
Why?
You're not planning on standing here alone the whole night, are you?
Celine.
Oh, hey Celine. Where's Emma?
Who knows? I'm guessing she's over in the literature club's room. One of the second years dragged her off. Something about checking if any of her precious book collection had vanished.
That sounds about right.
That would be Dorothy. I don't know. I could wander around, but my head's kind of full at the moment. It's like it's suddenly registering just how much this academy means to me. I knew I liked it, but I never realized how much.
Oh? Well, whatever you end up doing tonight, make it count.
Okay, so this is it. We're about to spend time with whoever.
With both Vita and Ouroboros involved, you haven't seen the worst this war has to offer. The hardest part's yet to come. And you don't want to face your friend in the goofy bandana weighed down by regrets, do you?
True enough. Oh, hey, are you here because you were worried about me?
Celine, she'll never admit it, but...
You've always been so considerate of us, even if you do try to hide it by acting grumpy half the time.
Stop that! You can't go around being nice to every girl you run into. Try treating someone special for once. Surely there's someone who fits that description better than me.
I don't really know. Like I said in the last episode, I have no idea who is actually available.
Someone special, huh?
I have not been keeping track.
This could be the last night you have to enjoy before everything goes to hell. Go and walk around a bit already. Oh, and go pay Valimar a visit too.
That's probably gonna progress the night.
Honestly, anyone with half a brain could have figured that out. Why do I have to be the one to tell you?
I suppose she's right. It seems a shame to waste a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity standing around here alone. Besides, it's been a long time since I was last here at the academy. I should walk around and see everyone.
Specifically, I want to see what Patrick is up to.
I've got a lot of catching up to do with the people in Trista. And after Valimar offered to stand guard near the west exit, it wouldn't feel right to leave him by himself the whole night.
So he did choose to stand there. Okay. I respect that, Valimar. But yep. Now it's probably going to give us Control Arena and then we can check up on everybody. You can now use quick travel in Trista and the Academy. First we have to get out from behind the Courageous. Well, we could actually just quick travel. Yeah, let's probably do that. Okay, so we've got Laura and Gaius. Laura, Gaius, and Instructor Sarah. Well, that's a quick shortcut. But we can chat everybody else up, so that's cool. I couldn't be any happier that the lacrosse club's back together at last. It was a tough road, but staying on it was completely worth it. Granted, I did everyone's help along the way. It makes me happy to see you so happy. This isn't the end just yet, though. Yeah, it all comes down to tomorrow's operation. But that's no reason for us to worry. Sticking together's gotten us through some rough times. I know we can do it. You and me both. The road was tough, but I'm glad I managed to stay on it. Once we do what we have to do tomorrow, we can finally get back to our happy lives at the Academy. I don't know, dude. There are 2 more Cold Steel games, so it's probably not going to be so great. When I left the Academy, I thought that all of this was over for good. How could I have imagined that one day the entire lacrosse club would be able to get back together again? Huh? What am I... Teresia... Hey, no crying in front of the first years! Come on, we're supposed to be setting a good example for them! I suppose you're right. Our work is anything but over. I need to stay strong until the very end. Thors Military Academy's lacrosse club is officially back in business. Once we put this war to bed, we're getting right back into the swing of things, you hear me? Yes, ma'am. Prepare yourself, Elisa. Good to see our break hasn't served to demotivate anyone. The Order may have been defeated, but I remain ever dauntless. The next time we compete, Elisa, I will emerge victorious. Sure you will. I'll take you on any time, Ferris. Alright. Well, they're all super lively. Oh, Patrick is right there. Frittering away your time with more idle wanderings, I see. Yeah, you know me. Real fritterer. So I wanted to come and thank you again. Thank me? For what exactly? I couldn't have united the whole academy on my own. We were only able to do it because you issued that statement. So, thanks, Patrick. I'll be counting on your help tomorrow, too. You're joking, right? You came all the way here just to say that? Let me take this chance to make things crystal clear for you, Schwarzer. We are not friends. And while you may have bested me earlier, I fully intend to settle that score among others at a later date. In order to do that, we'll need to return from tomorrow's operation alive and well. And since we must, so we shall. Now you're talking. You'll have my full support tomorrow. After all, we need to return alive so we can settle things between us. Alright. Oh, is he selling stuff? Hello there, Master Reen. Congratulations again on winning the battle earlier. Your victory was truly deserved. You didn't exactly make it easy. It was incredible to see how well you and Patrick fought together too, though. I suppose that's not too surprising. Well, we have been together for a very long time now. But Master Patrick's grown quite a bit lately. Physically, of course, but also into his own as Erebonian nobility. I do believe we have his leadership of the Order of the Lion and his fight with you to thank for his wonderful transformation. He's lucky to have you looking after him. You flatter me. Regardless, do take the time to relax tonight, and don't be shy if you require anything from me. Okay. Reen! All these cuties have actually asked me to take their photos tonight. It's insane! And I mean, like, a ton of them! Oh man! Times like these make joining the photography club totally worth it! Next, I need to figure out how to convince them to get into cute poses and stuff while I'm taking the pics. Why don't we dial it back a few notches, Rex? Let's head to the student union next. She's probably selling stuff. Wow, we are really broke. Yeah. Well. Oh, he's probably upstairs in his club room. Okay. Looks like the equipment hasn't really changed. That's fine. So familiar! Running through these steps again. And then it was this one. Oh, check it out. By the sounds of things, if not for the upper class chess club, Stefan and I wouldn't have had a club to go back to. They did everything they could to make sure the administration didn't close it while we were away. I wouldn't have expected that. That was good of them. Yeah, we owe them a lot. I'd be happy to return to the academy either way, of course, but it wouldn't be the same without our chess club. I'm still amazed that the members of the upper class chess club actually went out of their way to protect our club room. I don't think I've ever been so moved. I'll never forget what they did for us, not as long as I live. I love this academy. I love its chess club. Huh. So the lower class chess club finally made it back after all. Not that I care, of course. Bah on them. Alright. And then the Celine is somewhere in here? Who is this? Student council member. Everyone's so exhausted. Perhaps I should brew some herbal tea. Toa's favorite kind was always this one, I think. She didn't even give it to me? Come on. And none of these people are Celine. Okay, she's probably, yeah. Emma's... Oh, she's curled up. Hey, Celine, what brings you here? Emma, actually, before she ditched me, she went off saying she wanted to double-check the old schoolhouse just in case. Normally I wouldn't mind, but she left me alone with that creepy friend of hers. That's not a good place to be. Dorothy, get a hold of yourself! Goodness me, sorry, I think my reunion with my beloved books has me a little too excited. Yet their sultry temptation pulls me back time and time again. I am powerless to resist. I just hope she doesn't collapse from too much excitement. And she's got a fire in her loins, dude. I wonder... Nah. Like, maybe it'll let us go into the old schoolhouse, but what will really be here for us? There'd be... Well, let's check it. Just to satisfy some curiosity. The doors are locked. Yeah, that's about right. It's all good, Emma. We can't go in. Oh, so this is where you were. Checking up on the old schoolhouse? That's right. We've been away for so long that I thought it would be a good idea to do so. It seems to have been largely inert since the day Valimar awoke. Well, that's kind of reassuring. One less thing to worry about now. I appreciate you doing this, so don't take this the wrong way, but why don't you give the witch thing a rest for tonight? Tomorrow we'll be right back to putting our lives on the line, so for right now, you should try to take it easy. I suppose you're right. Well, at the very least, I'll stop by the literature club and see Dorothy later. She's been on cloud 9 since she got access to her books again, so I should probably go bring her back to the ground. Good luck with that. I'll head over to the literature club to try to cool Dorothy down a little later. And you make a good point. I should make the time to actually enjoy tonight. Next up, let's do... I mean, Eustace is somewhere here. Probably... Oh, he's in the corner. Oh, that makes sense. Whitcomb! Oh, my beloved Whitcomb! How I've longed to see you again! Not a moment passed when I didn't think of you. Not a night where you didn't visit me in my dreams. My unwavering belief in your safety was the only reason I was able to press on. No need for words, Whitcomb. I'm as happy as you are. Okay. The horses all seem so happy to be back in their home stable again. Especially Whitcomb. I'm really glad we were able to bring them all back safely. Our work's not over yet, but making it back here is still cause for celebration. They're getting big dinners tonight. Yep. It's good to finally be able to return the horses to the stable. It almost makes the hell we endured to get here feel worthwhile. Man, you're happy. I just wish we were here earlier in the day. It would have been fun to take them for a ride. We can save that for another time. I'm not looking forward to returning them to the ship in preparation for our operation. But that can wait until tomorrow. I'd like to let them sleep in their old stable tonight. Yeah, I think that'd make them happy. If there's anything I can lend a hand with, just say the word. I'm sure the horses will be invaluable in tomorrow's operation. So I want to give them a chance to sleep comfortably in their old stable tonight. We've got Fee, who's in the field next to that, and then we've got to make our, wait, actually there are a couple of people hanging out in the city, or in Trista, I should say. What's up, Fee? It's nice to know the flowers I planted before we had to leave the academy are still doing okay. Edel said she looked after them for me, or Adel said she looked after them for me. That's good. Did you remember to thank her? Of course. They wouldn't be blooming like this without her, but she wasn't their only source of support. They're just like us in a way. They need care, water, sunlight, and people to help them along. That's for sure. And look at how capable you've all become. I was especially pleased to see that Fee and Vivi have developed into such fine young ladies. How lucky I am to see their return. And then... Toa's is red? Will talking to Toa advance things? Interesting. I do want to see what Toa's got to say, but it's kind of making me a little apprehensive. Whew, it wasn't easy, but I managed to get those two together in the end. All my hard work must have paid off. I shudder to think where my uncle would be without me. He should thank his lucky stars to have me as a niece. So, we already know who's in there. Here we go. What brings you to the principal's office, Your Highness? I just came to give my regards to Principal Van Dyke. You see, I'll be remaining here during tomorrow's operation. Huh, she's not coming with? Though in my heart of hearts, I'd rather be out there fighting with all of you. Helping to rescue Elise and my family is far preferable to just sitting here letting others fight on my behalf. I'm sorry you feel that way, Your Highness. Don't worry, Irene. I understand that it'd be way too risky to take me along with you. And I'd rather not risk the success of the operation with my presence, so I'll remain here and pray for all of you. I'm sorry we have to leave you out of the plans this time, Your Highness. If it's any consolation, it'll all be over tomorrow. We're going to rescue them all for your sake, too. Thanks. I'm placing my trust in all of you. Ah, Schwarzer. Good to see you. Instructor Beatrix and I were just going over the day's events. That's right. The battle between yourselves and the upper-class students made for some splendid viewing. I could see it becoming the sort of school legend that persists for decades to come. I don't know if I'd go that far, but thank you. Speaking of thank yous, I owe you and all of the other instructors a big one for all your help with the war so far. We didn't do a thing. I don't say that out of modesty either. All of my agency was robbed from me. I couldn't do anything for you, or for my dear friend Otto, whose death I just received word of. I'd almost forgotten that they were old friends. His death is not a loss just to us, but to the entire nation. War asks us to make sacrifices, but that doesn't make the loss of innocent life any easier to swallow. It's a pain that grew all too familiar during our days in the army, but it never got any less agonizing. Indeed. Word has it that more innocents are being slaughtered in this nation's west, too. There are times when I wonder whether my younger self could do anything to help them, but such thinking helps no one. Sir, if I may, please rest easy and let us take care of things from here. We may not be able to bring the war to an end on our own, but we believe that tomorrow's operation will bring us some way towards doing so. Now that all of us students have reunited again, I know we can make a change. And that's certainly ambitious. Well, if this war could be said to have a silver lining, it's that it's given you a splendid opportunity to mature. Perhaps Otto's death was not in vain. In that case, I wish you all luck, as we all will. May Adios watch over all of you. Give my regards to Fee and Milliam, too. I will. We won't let you down. Let's actually see what's up with Toa. Okay, so hers is a story event. Make sure we don't fall into any traps. Hanging out with Valimar should still progress us.
Oh, you guys are all up here?
See what the seniors are up to.
Hi, Reen.
Hey, nice night, isn't it?
It's a little on the chilly side, but it still feels pretty nice since there's no breeze out.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Out here just taking in the view of their soon-to-be alma mater. Two years. To spend 3 months out of those 2 years fighting in a war, dude.
We're finally back here.
Yeah, gotta admit, seeing it again's making me feel all emotional.
And no doubt. Especially since, unlike the rest of us, you guys were last here during the festival.
You're probably feeling lonely with Crow missing. Toa, George, Angelica.
Is he about to either give a rousing speech or something?
I want to thank you.
Huh?
What for?
You guys have helped us out so much. There's no way we could have gone that far without you. If it were just us first years, I don't think things would have gone half as well.
Yeah, maneuvering with the Courageous would have been a bit more awkward.
So, on behalf of everyone here, thank you for everything you've done.
We should be the ones thanking you.
Yeah. Think about all the work Class 7 put into this and try saying that again.
Exactly. You guys even helped me deal with my old man. Where would I be without you?
I guess. But for the record, we've needed you just as much as you say you need us, you know. You shouldered the most responsibility on the Courageous, the ship that carried us and our dreams this far. And I'm gonna need you to keep watching our backs tomorrow. You think you can do that for us?
Like you even had to ask.
Okay, so Angelica and Toa are gonna be part of the team then.
We'll be right there with you.
We would never abandon you after we've come this far together.
Thanks. I get this feeling like tomorrow's going to mark a turning point for us. Whether the Imperial Army's operation is a success or a failure, it feels like the time for me to fight Crow is almost here.
That's true.
Yeah, he won't let a chance like this just waltz on by.
I feel like we hit a plateau with how strong we can make Valimar a long time ago.
And this time, I'm not going to let him win.
Like, the stuff we manually had control over, not with, like, gathering ore and stuff.
I'll beat him, drag him right back here, and force him to finally graduate with you.
You sure that's even possible, Reen?
It feels like Crow's really just been grooming Reen for something bigger and badder, so maybe.
That's not going to be...
I'm well aware that it won't be easy. But everyone, not just me, wants the four of you together again.
He also killed Chancellor Osborne, so their disbelief is justified.
Class 7 managed to reunite, right?
It'd be weird if they just let him walk across the stage of the biggest military academy in Erebonia, but you know what? Let's hold on to that boundless optimism for right now.
Now it's your turn.
You're amazing, Reen. And if you say that's what you're gonna do, I've got no reason to doubt you. Good luck.
Boundless optimism.
Tomorrow's operation is sounding crazier by the minute.
Seriously. I better hope I can finish polishing off that Tachi.
But yeah, they needed that, I think. Their conversation finally finished, Toa went back to the student council room to dutifully go over the plans for tomorrow once again. And after saying their goodbyes, George and Angelica departed for the engineering building to get tools and equipment needed to manufacture Valimar's weapon. Oh, we unlocked Toa's too. Huh. I really don't feel like we spent all that much time with Toa. So let's go to the park. I made some delightful sweets for you using every single bit of my love. Why don't we cuddle up on that bench over there and feed them to each other? Should you be so overtaken by your longing that we end up tangled in a romantic embrace, then so be it. No, please, anything but that. Goddess, I never imagined that it would be possible, but she's even more fearsome than before. Perhaps the truest sign of the terror of war is that it's made her stronger. This is not the terror of war, Master Vincent. It is simply the power of love. Don't just stand there making pithy comments, Sarifa. Assist me, please. Hey. Someone looks ready for bed. You better head on back to the Courageous. You'd catch a cold if you slept out here, and we need you in fighting shape for tomorrow. Aw, come on. I'm not gonna fall asleep, I'm just a little tired. See? I'm awake as can be. Besides, who'd waste a night like this snoozing? After all the work we put into getting back here, we've gotta enjoy it. Fair enough, fair enough. Honestly, it's kind of nice to hear that you like this town enough that you're happy to be back. Duh! You're always telling me I'm just as much a part of Class 7 as you are, so this is my home away from home. And it's just nice having a home to come back to, you know? Okay, I admit, I'm kinda sleepy, but I still want to stay out for a while longer. How could I not after all the work it took to get back here? And then, who else was here? It was the Septian Church we want to hit up. Yeah, there's... Oh, hey, what's her face? She's back with, all the little rascals. I'm so glad to see that everyone here is doing alright. I've been so worried about them. I'm so happy. Oh, thank you, Adios. Yeah, dude, nobody died, so it's all fine. What Elliot's doing in the Septian Church, though? Ah, that makes sense. Hey, Reen, having fun? Sure am. What are you doing playing here, Elliot? Isn't there a mass or something starting soon? Believe it or not, Father Paulo gave the Wind Orchestra permission to play here today. Mint and Bridget should be here as soon as they've taken care of some other stuff. Sounds like fun. I'll have to stop by and listen if I get the chance. Please do. The rest of the Wind Orchestra should be here soon, and then we'll be able to start our little concert. It'd be great if you got the chance to come and watch us perform. Nah, we're not gonna. Alright. So that's everybody that we didn't have anything with. But I think out of everybody, probably going to... We did Laura last game, so we're not gonna do Laura this go-round. Gaius, Toa, or Inspector Sarah. How's about we do... Let's do Toa. Wait. I thought it said she went back to the student council library, or student council room, but whatever. Wait, where's Toa? Wait. Huh? Oh, she's in the student union! Whoops. Okay. That makes more sense. But man, the way those bubbles were set up, you can't even blame me for that one. Okay, well, you probably can, but... You know, we're just not gonna worry about it. We're going over tomorrow's operation again just to make sure everyone's on the same page. We've got to be sure everything's perfect. It feels like we're holding the Imperial Army's success or failure in our hands. It really does. But there's no way we're going to let them down. That's right, but it's going to take all of us in the Academy to pull it off. And now that you've promised to bring back Crow, I can't afford to give my part any less than my all. Same goes for me. It's gonna be tough, but I know we can do this. Oh, Reen, there's something I wanted to ask you. Would you be willing to show me around your class's dormitory later tonight? Huh? What brought this on? Well, we are finally back in Trista, and I've always wanted to see what it was like inside. Beyond where I leave the requests, I mean. Can you blame me? You've lived there for a long time now, and tonight seems like the perfect time to see it. Well, yeah. Fine by me. I'll give you the grand tour. Really? Thanks! I'll be there as soon as I get the chance. See you later! I think I'll head over to the dorm once I finish up everything else I want to do. Oh, okay, so I guess we meet up with her after we chat up Toa, or after we chat up Valimar. That's fine. Walking around the school building like this makes it sink in that we're finally back, you know? Yeah, it's been a long journey here, but we're finally back where we belong. Thanks so much for staying safe, Vivi. I'm really proud of coming this far, but more than anything, I'm proud of doing it with you. What brought that on? That's what I should be saying to you. You line thief. There. And then Gaius was somewhere over here. I wonder what he'd have asked. Standing in this room brings back a lot of memories. It's been too long since I was here. It sure has. It's been a tough journey, but it all paid off in the end. I'm probably jumping the gun here. Tomorrow will be the toughest thing we've attempted yet, so we can't really relax. Sure we can. It's all going to work out. We've gotten through every challenge we've faced so far, so we can get through this. We just need to put our faith in the wind and let it guide us forward. True enough. Oh, by the way, will you be free later? Huh? Why do you ask? I just thought the two of us could go walk around our old dorm. Okay, so everybody's gonna ask about the dorm then. And what better time than tonight? Can we do that? Fine by me. I'll meet you there later. Thanks. I've got a bit more relaxing to do beforehand, but I'll be there soon enough. Looks like I've got a previous plan to break, unfortunately. Reen reached out to the person he'd made his former promise to and canceled on them in a hail of apologies. Okay, I've got a few more things to do, but I'll head over when I'm done. Okay, so we can overwrite them. Oh, we can go back to Toa? Seems kind of weird, but you know, whatever. See what Instructor Sarah's got to say. Evening, Reen. Out for a little stroll to see what everyone's up to? Yeah, I guess I shouldn't be surprised you're passing the time with your good friend Mr. Booze. Well, the plan was to have a little get-together with all the instructors to celebrate finally being back. But the only ones who've shown so far are me and these two. And they're not exactly my first choice for drinking buddies. You better not be mocking me to one of your students, Instructor Valestine. Why, come and join us, Reen. There's a seat right here, and the libations are flowing fast and free. Nah, it's alright. I wouldn't want to intrude. If I sat down, it'd be all over. I'd never escape. I wish the other instructors would hurry it up. I'm not sure how much longer I can suffer this company. I would have been better off just getting sloshed by myself at the counter. You could be a gentleman and score some brownie points with your poor teacher, Reen. How's about giving me an excuse to blow this joint? What do you mean? Well, I'm not sure having any fun sitting around here. Well, I'm sure not having any fun sitting around here. And my chances of getting drunk are plummeting by the minute. So, given the choice, I'd much rather kick back and relax over at the dorm with you. What do you say? Sure. Fine. I'll head over to the dorm in a little while. Attaboy! I'll give these guys the slip as soon as I can then. See you later. Looks like I won't be able to keep the arrangement I made earlier now. Better call and bow out as gracefully as I can. Okay, I guess I'll head over to the dorm once I've done everything else I was thinking of doing. So we're just scumbag Reen right now. But it looks like we can just remake those plans with anybody. Well, we're probably not gonna do that. Scroll, we'll just go with Sarah. Oh, she's not in here. Or is she? No, she's not in here. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Go ahead and flip this open. Monica and I wanted to see the gymnasium again. So many memories here, both at the pool and at the training hall. I'll bet. I mean, we all had lessons at the training hall, but you were here practicing your swordsmanship whenever the fencing club left it empty. Was she? Huh. Honestly, my most vivid memory of this place was my fight with Angelica. It's hard to forget getting hit like that. Yeah. I'm still waiting for our chance to fight one-on-one, to be honest. Yeah. After all we've been through together, I'd imagine it'll be quite the duel. You can say that again. Maybe when all of this is over, we'll get the chance. Reen, there's a favor I'd like to ask of you. Huh? Sure, what's up? I was considering paying our dormitory a visit later on and, well, I would very much like your company if you have the time, of course. Very well, that's fine. Still, if you do change your mind, I would very much appreciate it. There's not a small part of me that wants to just double down with Laura. Yeah. We've canceled on everybody else so far, so let's agree to meet with Laura. Of course, I'd be happy to join you. Excellent. I'm going to spend some more time with Monica, but after that I'll make my way to the dorm. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to keep my earlier promise now. I hate canceling on stuff like this. Reen unwillingly contacted the person he'd agreed to meet with earlier and apologized for abandoning the plans they'd made. Okay, I'll go to the dorm once my mental to-do list is done. And with that, we've gone ahead and canceled on everybody except for Laura, so let's just go to the dorm. Yeah. We can't just warp in there, so that's fine. Oh, what's wrong? Oh yeah, the dorm's down here. Got a little disoriented after having not been here for a bit. It feels so strange to be back here again. But as much as I'd like to sit around and reminisce, I don't want to waste a night like tonight indoors. Besides, I've still got to talk to Toa, Angelica, and George. I want to check on Valimar while I'm at it too. Okay, so we do have to chat up Valimar. Okay, that's fine. We'll actually go ahead, chat Valimar up, and spend that time with her next time. So definitely join me then for more Trails of Cold Steel 2. Bye for now, guys.